going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Turning it on. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The give to the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run the toss. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. Back to the ground game on the left. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll try to get outside. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get the red.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So Texas A&M's offense has its first opportunity of the day. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. facing, and two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Powers through the defender.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't have it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Toss to the outside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. They'll try it over the left side. There he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Under fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Here's the handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line a...
Breaks into the open. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Fires to the big fella.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got the first down and still on his feet. Turns it on down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown tie. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given point.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Encroachment defense. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Leaves it with the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Power football with the run. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time. Nah. And he strides his way into the end zone.
Yo, what up? Hey, I was just letting you know I disconnected and but the video's up and whatnot. So,
going downfield for the big play. He's got it at the 20.
You know what I'm saying?
And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Alabama!
Yeah. You advancing tonight?
This offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability,
Okay.
versatility.
You gonna play tonight?
Running,
You at home?
throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this
Okay.
game
You want to
wide
get it in
open.
tonight, or you
Guys,
trying to play
we're not
tomorrow?
even through the first quarter yet.
Kickoff unit getting some extra
Okay,
work as this
okay.
lead
That'll
has
work.
really grown.
All right, bro. Huh?
He'll bring it back from
With who?
inside the 15. Buys just enough space to cross the
Man, I'm
25.
telling you, K.
Let's mark
Fresh
it
is
at
so
the 37-yard
unorthodox,
line.
man.
So here comes
That
the
nigga
Texas
can
A&M
get you.
offense back onto the
He
field.
can get you.
There's
And that
certainly
nigga,
still a hill to climb, but they've
huh?
got to make sure these drives pay off. Got to touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's
no second on, no time on the clock.
Right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what
that's all he had to do was punt it out of bounds. That's the difference between the end of the quarter. Winning consistently. It's always tough.
They go to the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
And I know they got. Andy at home. Who at home?
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead.
Yeah.
And they were able to build that
lost
lead
all
into
that
double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on.
I hate it for you. Mario do that shit too, though.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway.
All right, bro. All right. Later.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. To the air, it's Wong. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Bama. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Wong. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab down the left side. Hits the crease. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Snap in the shotgun. He lets it fly. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the play on third down. It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He'll start this drive firing. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I just throw it again.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And now he's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
And the extra point is good.
Right.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
So what are you doing? Some money? Right.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Did you feed her today? She got food out there?
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down.
Yeah, food.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Running into the open space. Powers through. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Got enough for the first. Speeding down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown tie.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far into the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Hands it off. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
So you're excited?
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain climb. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. comes that Alabama
So
offense.
he Latin.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Like,
and it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film.
He wants to take the top off. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Alabama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, big chance. This is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
How you going to go out there with a receiver?
And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short.
Okay.
The give to the back. Punch for the tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
This time on target. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Timeout, Alabama.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
But if you're going down the street, I got to move you off.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Tide offense offense rolls onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the
He's going for it all. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success. But, man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Texas A&M offense.
I don't know.